first semi-final of Season 5 of World Series Boxing saw the Mexico Guerreros travel away to Havana to take on the undefeated Cuba Domadores. These two teams had already met twice in the group stages, with the Cubans winning 4-1 on both occasions. Day one saw the light flyweights, bantamweights, light welterweights, middleweights and heavyweights in action. The Mexican side having won just 6 contests before this semi-final. The opening bout between Ioannis Argilagos and Jose Rojas was dominated by Argilagos. Rojas coming in instead of Joselito Velasquez was a little overcautious and allowed Argilagos really to dictate the pace of the fight, and it was the Cuban man who scored a comfortable points win. A bantamweight, Cuba saw the return of Robeisy Ramirez. He hadn't boxed since week 3, but the London 2012 gold medalist had too much for Ivan Delgado, who was making his debut for the Mexico Guerreros. Ramirez in the first couple of rounds showed some great skills. Delgado got back into the fight in the 3rd round, catching Ramirez with combinations, and it did look at that stage as though Ramirez might be slightly tiring. But towards the back end of the fight, Ramirez seemed to get a second wind and box more at the range than he found in those opening 2 rounds. Good exchanges towards the end from both men. Delgado certainly brave in his attempt to win the fight, but it was Ramirez again who got the decision. At light welterweight, another debutant for the Guerreros, Roberto Zarañana, had his work cut out against Yasnia Toledo. 6-0 in the group stages, top of the rankings. Twice World Championship medalist, an Olympic medalist as well, and Toledo just had the all-round skills which gave him the edge in all areas really against Zarañana, scoring the knockdown as well with a stiff left hand. And it was Toledo who took every round on all 3 of the judges' scorecards. At middleweight, Arlen Lopez was in against Misael Rodriguez. These two met in week 5 in the group stages. Lopez had won on that occasion, and from the start of the fight it always looked likely that he would do so again. Rodriguez came forward throughout the 5 rounds, as he always tends to, but Lopez, with the superior height and reach advantage, got that uppercut through on numerous occasions and caught Rodriguez as well with a heavy left hand. And once again, when it went to the cards, it was the Cuban Domadores who got the decision to make it 4-0 going into the 5th and final fight of the night. That contest came at heavyweight between Erislandy Savon and Julio Castillo. Both of these two undefeated going into this one. Savon 7-0, Castillo 3-0. Savon touched down towards the end of the 1st round. The knockdown was given, although it wasn't translated to the judges' scorecards. And then at the start of the 2nd round, Savon got down to business, hit Castillo with a heavy right hand, followed by the left, which put him down, but it was the right that really did the damage. It broke the nose of Julio Castillo. And as the fight progressed towards the end of the round, with Castillo in some discomfort, his corner decided that the best thing to do was to pull him out. You could see the thickening around the bridge of the nose, the pain on the face of the fighter. And it was Savon who picked up a consecutive stoppage win. So at the end of day 1, the Cuba Domadores firmly in control of this semi-final, leading the Mexico Guerreros by 5 points to 0.